Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Vibing After Dark _ with Mo. And if you're new to my channel, how about hit that subscribe button? And if you're a returning subscriber, how about send it to a family or a friend so they can vibe out with us? And please, 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 please make sure you like this video. That helps out a lot, and thanks in advance. Alright you guys, so as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we got quite a few topics to get into. First, I want to get into this Quavo and Chris Brown situation. Quavo had a concert that nobody showed up. Everybody believes that Chris Brown had something to do with it. Then we're going to be talking about WoahVicky giving her thoughts on Lil Uzi Vert turning himself into a devil worshiper, and she feel like is a humiliation ritual. And then the last thing I want to get into is StunnaGirl having her concert, the dude smacking her on the butt, her husband handling it, and her speaking out about the whole situation. Alright, so let's jump straight into the video. So, like I said, Quavo did a show the other day and looked like nobody showed up. And people were saying like it was a sound check because it was just nobody out there really. So somebody said for the people in the back saying it's a sound check, laugh my A off. And so people was thinking that Chris Brown had a lot to do with it, being that they just had the back and forth beef they had going on. And some people was even saying Chris Brown bought all the tickets so nobody would show up. And I don't really believe that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I don't think Chris Brown would buy the tickets, because even if he bought the tickets just so it looked like nobody would show up, I don't think he would just willingly give Quavo the money like that. So to me, that don't make no sense. Chris Brown have not came out and spoken on the situation at all, which I doubt he will. I don't know what happened with this show, because if he was selling out shows all before this Chris Brown thing going on, maybe it's because a lot of people was not feeling his diss track, and a lot of people was not feeling that he add Takeoff into the diss track. So I'm not sure if that's the reason or not, but he still put on his show and, you know, played it like a champ. He still did his show and did his thing with the little bit of people he had. So this is somebody who was at the arena, the show, and this is what they had to say.
Chris Brown, are you serious, bro? I know you got something to do with this. Ain't nobody at my man Quavo's show today? Yo, Chris Brown, come on, bro. I know you called somebody and told him to shut his show down. Where are the people? This is horrible. He go on like in 30 minutes. There's nobody here.
Now, Chris Brown do give me petty, so if he pulls some strings to call some people to, I don't know what he could have did. Like, shut the show down, what this dude said or whatever, stop the ticket sales. He give me he would do something like that, but how? So, y'all let me know what y'all think happened with this concert. Juju said Chris Brown really bought all of Quavo's concert tickets so no one would turn up. Like I said, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Chris Brown really would buy these tickets, because that money will still go to Quavo. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, and let's move on to Lil Uzi Vert. So, y'all know in his recent Coachella performance, he came out and he had his purse. He was doing like the, I think they call it the death drop. Y'all, if I said it wrong, don't hold me to it. But the little dance that they do like at the drag shows and things like that. He was switching, he was wearing nails painted, he got makeup on his face, and he was, you know, just having the feminine traits. And during the show, he even stopped the show to act like he was about to come out and say that he was gay, but he just changed his mind and said that he love y'all or something like that. So people was really like going after JT, and I don't know why they was going after JT, because yeah, that's her man, but it's him at the end of the day. But JT gonna ride for him no matter what. But anyway, WoahVicky, you know, turned herself over to God. And ever since then, she was speaking the word of God over her social media. And so she decided to go on her TikTok and explain what she feel is going on with Lil Uzi Vert. And here's what she had to say.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So I would like to let y'all know that this is a humiliation ritual. Just like when you get saved, you do an outward expression of what's happened on the inside, aka baptism. Here is an outward expression of what's happened in the spiritual side in order to get his money and fame what the devil, see, because anything the devil gives you comes with a sacrifice. So he is showing y'all that he had to do a gay humiliation ritual in a private. He's telling y'all that he did that by wearing what he is wearing. Like the devil, nothing is free with the devil. It all comes with a price. You know what I'm saying? What does a man profit to gain the whole world but lose his soul? And I honestly feel bad for him because he looks like he's being so tormented and terrorized, and he really doesn't want to do that. But it's never too late to get right with God and come back, no matter what you did. So yeah, we pray for him. And also, anyone that attends these concerts, it's really bad for y'all. You know, a person that sold their soul can never love you or care about you. It's all you're being initiated when you go to these type of things, and you know, it's an altar, it's a false altar. Just like when you go to church and you're worshiping God, it's an altar. When you ever do this, you come into agreements with things, and when you go to these concerts, you're worshiping Satan. It is what it is. Call it what you want.
So the people in the comments was like, turning your life to God doesn't mean you get to criticize and judge others and their lifestyle. God created us all with a purpose, and it was not to be police of morals. Not taking advice from any white girl that want to be black, LOL. And somebody says, she's still talking the truth and all y'all see is color. Sad. Someone else said, I met Uzi at the studio years ago, and back then he had a very dark energy and a dark cloud hovering around him, and it was like he was at the studio against his will. I looked into his eyes and saw whatever he did to get to where he is, he made a grave mistake. She's not lying. Y'all slipping on Vicky when she speaks like this. She's giving y'all accurate information. Take it or leave it. So like I said, they always drag JT in the mix of it, so somebody said up under this picture, JT probably wondering when he gonna take off the makeup his label owners made him put on before the show. This angel looked like Betty Bop. At the end of the day, they happier than y'all. Where are the he so zesty comments now? So do y'all believe is what WoahVicky said about Lil Uzi Vert, or do y'all think Lil Uzi just like to troll because a lot of people is calling him gay and he can capitalize and make more money because people is tuning into him a lot more, screaming his music a lot more, just because they want to see what he's going to come out with next? What do y'all think about it? Okay, so the last topic that I want to get into is StunnaGirl and her husband. So StunnaGirl had a show the other day, and this dude in the audience decided to smack her on the butt, and she laughed it off and then kept on performing, but then she whispered in her husband's ear. Basically, I'm assuming she telling him who did what to her and get him. Because later on, the husband jumped down and the security also jumped in and they started, you know, beating on this dude right here. So y'all know I can't really show the video, so I just took a couple screenshots of it. And as you can see, they was getting on him, and StunnaGirl was actually stumping on him too. But here's the little clip of him smacking her on the butt and then her telling her husband whatever she told him in his ear. So as you can see right there, he smacked her in the butt. They're going to play it again. And she looked back at him like, I bet, remember that. So like I said, they jumped on him or whatever. And so a lot of people were saying that her husband did not stand on business. If it wasn't for security, that dude would have beat her husband up. Because she always claimed that her husband going to have her back no matter what. And her husband handled business. So a lot of people just basically like clowning her husband. So she came out and she spoke on the situation, and this is what she had to say.
So in reality, I really could have him in jail right now for sexual assault, but I ain't even put bruh in jail. And not only that, he went on the internet, he DM'd me like 50 times, popping it like, yeah, bitch, I did this, I did that. He posted it. He posted captions acting hard, saying what he did, saying what he gonna do. Like, you can't be a gangster pervert rat. Like, you gotta pick one. So my lawyer is like, they not even finna pick that shit up, bro. Like, I got the upper hand in everything. You touched me, it's on video, you admitted it. You don't got a case, buddy, you just got your beat pretty much. And you know, luckily, You know, I got principles. I'm from the hood. I stick by the code. The stage was hella high, so it's like, you really had to, you know, that's really some pervert shit. And then to think that you got off by doing that is even more pervertish. A couple people was like, oh, she laughed. Honestly, when it's like situations like that, I always laugh because that's just how I respond to, like, what's the word? I don't know. I'm not a bitch that cries. That's how I respond to shit. Like, I laugh at it because I know it's finna go down. Yeah, so you know, that's just my way, like, that's just what it is. I ain't a crybaby bitch, so I wasn't finna be like, oh my god, he touched my ass. No, I'm just like, yeah. If you went and you told the cops, all in the same breath, you trying to be a gangster, so it's like, your hood allowing that shit since you such this big boy from this hood. Like, so my husband was all this, like, he didn't tell security. He jumped down there by himself. The security didn't even see him jump down there by himself, because if the security would have seen him jump down there, they would have been right down there. I wouldn't have had to walk up and say anything to the security. I sent security down there because my husband is fucking nuts. He will jump down in a crowd. If it's about me, he don't care who the fuck down there. It could have been 20. He would have jumped down there by himself and got packed out. He don't give a fuck. Dude was denying this when he walked up. He said he didn't do it. He said he didn't know that was my husband, or he said some stupid. But Blood was denying this when my husband walked down there. And he was trying to make sure that was the right. Now that's how you get a lawsuit. When you put your hands on the wrong person that didn't do anything. That's how you get a lawsuit.
So the people in the comments was like, her husband did not stand on business nor protect her. The security guard did. The husband was just talking to the guys, but they only show an edited version of the original tape. No one wants to be touched, but if you dress half naked and shake your A right in front of men, what do you expect? It's like a club when y'all dance, men come up and dance. Touch y'all, and sometimes y'all don't care. I think she only reacted that way because her man was there. Ew, that doesn't give anyone an open invitation to touch you. Telling on the person who blank assaulted you is snitching. She's sending a terrible message to other people who may experience SA. I got principles. If I'm from the hood, girl, you're a grown A woman. Living off of hood principles, I'm worried for black people. When are y'all going to get out of that hood mentality? This girl elevator don't go up all the way. So y'all let me know, do y'all think the dude smacking her butt warranted him to get jumped and beat on like that? Or do y'all think he should have got beat on like that because you should keep your hands to yourself? And how do y'all feel about her still having the hood mentality, saying she's not pressing charges or snitching or anything like that? Even though she said the dude is still kind of like harassing her in the DMs and making comments and posts about the situation. So right after that situation happened at the club, him and Smiley and the whole entourage that he had with him at the club was out on the water. And it seemed like they got into it with the people who was driving like the ski boats or who was renting out the ski boats. And I couldn't find the original post from what he was saying, but he basically was clapping back at the people for saying, like, you know, the security did better than him. If it wasn't for security, he would have got beat up. So again, he posted this same video right here, and he was saying to everybody, it wasn't security who jumped in. Those people are his brothers, basically his homies who he hang with. And like I said, I don't, Smiley be with everybody. Smiley be on everybody. Like whoever she can hang with, she will be there. But anyway, Smiley is definitely going to be in the mix. But like I said, the husband definitely want people to know he is about that life and he doesn't have security around him. It's just his partners that he hang with. But that's all I have for y'all in this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Quavo and his performance. Do y'all think Chris Brown has something to do with it? How do y'all feel about what WoahVicky said about Lil Uzi Vert? And then lastly, what do y'all think about StunnaGirl and her having her husband and his entourage jump this man for smacking her on the butt? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. I do comment back, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.